So Remi, you guys have a new product out. It's called No Risk. Out in the marketplace, farmers can access futures information. They can also access, obviously costing software. You've put something together that combines the two of them, and it gets farmers to focus on net margin. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, that's right, Sean. We ultimately we've taken a lot of information that's out in the market that is available. Some of it's even free, but we've put it into a place that's in a usable form and can be easily accessed by the grower, so that they can focus on the margin on their farm versus price.
So in your software, do you have to input all your cropping information as well, or what kind of input do you have to put in there?
You need to put in your fixed farm expenses and then your yearly crop plan. So how many acres of canola you're going to grow, what your estimated production is going to be on that for your canola overall, as well as your variable costs in there as well. So you need to input your cost of production, and the other piece you need to input and continue to input on an ongoing basis are your positions. So as you're buying fertilizer, selling canola, locking in basis, any futures or options positions, you need to be inputting and tracking in this system as well.
Okay, and so does it bring in futures information as well then? Is that how it?
Yeah, so the system's actually able to, it brings in futures information. We're tracking crop prices daily, fuel prices daily, and fertilizer prices weekly.
Okay, so fuel, pulling gas stations, or is it like an actual futures price?
It's off of a futures market.
Okay. And then, so what you obviously, after you do all that, it basically gives you a report back on your gross margins that you're obtaining on those crops?
Right, so we develop a hedge plan with the grower using time triggers and margin triggers. So, time triggers typically establish seasonality of the market or cash flow of the business, and then margin triggers of your farm. So when I hit $250 a ton margin on canola, I want to sell X% of my crop.
Okay. It doesn't make the trade for you, but it notifies you that, hey, you want to be paying attention here because your plan is being needs to be executed.
You're going to get a phone call. Hey, Sean, your plan was to sell at $250, 20% of your crop. Here's some strategy. Here's some different tactics or options or tools that you can use to facilitate.
So does the software have any reporting tools that come back to the farmer in terms of sort of visually showing what he is doing or hasn't done, or so on and so forth?
So in terms of talking about the hedge plan report, we can see here the red line is your farm's margin fluctuating based again on the fuel, fertilizer, and crop price. The top bars up here are your margin triggers, and the blue bars over here on the vertically are your time triggers. So when a trigger gets hit, again, you're going to get that notification on it.
So what kind of farmer do you think this appeals to?
Generally speaking, the most interest we've had is typically a bit of a younger demographic, guys who are looking to be in the driver's seat. Our product is really focused on giving the tools, the training, the information at the grower's fingertips to make good decisions, and the assistance behind it. So someone who wants to be in the driver's seat of their farm when it comes to crop marketing, we're not here to make the decisions for you. It's ultimately we're working with you to make better decisions.
So is there things that the program does that a farmer can't necessarily, say, build on his own in a spreadsheet format? Like, is it really the power of the reporting tools?
Yeah, I mean, some of these things, we've had some clients of ours that have, said, well, I've been trying to do that on a spreadsheet. The challenge is keeping that information up to date, as well as when you get into options, for example, and understanding how an option affects your business. Those are things that are quite difficult to calculate on a spreadsheet.
Okay, so for a farmer that was interested in the No Risk program, how is it a subscription? Is you buy the software? How does that work?
So our product's a bit different than what any other crop marketing programs out there. It's month to month. You sign up. We get you your farm set up in the system. We do the training with you. At the end of that month, if you tell us that, hey, you don't see value in this, no problem. You give us 1 month's notice, you're out. It's a flat monthly fee that we charge, and ultimately it has to be a win-win at the end of the day for both.
So is it a fit for larger farms or smaller farms, or what kind of farmer does it fit?
I think it has a fit for really anyone that's driven to understand their business and want to market their business and maximize and try to really manage their risk. Okay. Most of our interest has come from guys that are call it 3,500 to 4,000 acres and larger. I mean, certainly because we are on a flat fixed fee, the larger the farm, the bit more attractive it is.
So what is the flat fee then?
Flat fee is $825 per month.
Okay. And so that comes with so $825 a month, and that comes with the phone service, the customer, what does that all come with?
So it comes with ultimately access to the software, which is through our website, DynAgra.com, and basically you're able to, when you sign up, we do what we call our first 20 days of no risk. So in 20 days of signing up, we'll work with you to get your farm's information into the system, because if it's not put in right, it's not going to work for you. So we work with you on that to ensure quality control. Then we do a day and a half, 2-day workshop in which the first day we're sitting there, we're going through the reports, understanding the data that's coming out of it, how to run the reports, work on finalizing a hedge plan strategy. And the second day we look at basis strategies when it comes to the wheat board, different tools that are in the market when it comes to options, futures, those kinds of things.
Okay. So you have analysts on staff then?
So our partner with this product is RMI, Risk Management Incorporated. They're a wholly owned subsidiary of FC Stone. They're headquartered in the Chicago Board of Trade, and they've got 16 in staff there. And ultimately, their background is originally in the energy business. Some of their clients would be some of the big food processors, Nestle, Del Monte, actually the U.S. Navy. So when it comes to execution, hedging strategies, this is what these guys do.
Okay. Cool, Remi. Well, good luck with your product, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You bet. Thanks, Sean.